going to go back to 2005.
Okay.
That's the year. The first video was uploaded to something called YouTube. You heard of it? The average price of gas was $2.30. Condoleezza Rice was sworn in as the first African-American woman Secretary of the State. And right here in New York, the morning after bag made its debut.
The MAB, the coveted piece of art, was the brainchild of fashion designer Rebecca Minkoff. The MAB would cement itself into our hearts and minds. But wait, there is more.
That's right. With an eye on female empowerment, Rebecca Minkoff created the Female Founder Collective. It's a nonprofit dedicated to supporting women-owned businesses.
Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, here to talk about the Female Collective, the one and only Rebecca Minkoff.
Every day, please.
We will be, that's what we're here for. We will always be your
Oh my gosh,
women.
I'll play that every morning instead of my kids welcoming me.
That's right. You know what, say,
Children.
This
Take
is
a
how I
lesson.
need to be welcomed, children.
how are you feeling?
I am excited and pumped for tomorrow. We have a big day tomorrow.
We do. Can you talk to us about this fantastic organization, the Female Founder Collective?
Yeah, so I co-founded it with Allison Wyatt in 2018 after feeling lonely as a founder. You cannot share with your employees what's going on, like the nitty-gritty of what's happening in your business, because they'll run. And
because they will be like, she's crazy.
And I was also tired about hearing the conversation about the wage gap in America, right? With women making 80 cents on the dollar to men. If you're a woman of color, 30 cents on the dollar. So for me, I said, how do I get women to make more money? So Allie and I put our heads together. We said it's education, it's community, and it's access to learn all the hard and unsexy stuff of business.
Right.
And so we put it together. We've grown the community to over 25,000 women-owned businesses. And our big event is tomorrow, Female Founders Day at Industry City. And you are there to learn. You're not there to like get taught how to take a selfie. You are there to learn the hard and fast rules of business.
It's like going to MBA in a little, getting your MBA in a little pocket of Brooklyn.
It's like an accelerated program here to get your MBA.
That's right. We actually had your peers, Kate Luzio was on the show to talk about Women's Equal Pay Day. Crazy, we're still talking about it.
Well, we're not going to stop talking about it.
Another 200 years.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's a very important thing for you to start, but let's take it back to the beginning, because the credibility that gave you the platform to start something like that is your brand.
Yeah.
So you're a female founder yourself. Talk to us about the early days of launching your own business.
Oh my gosh. You know, I look so fondly on those early days. It was me in a fifth, floor walk-up, shipping everything myself, labeling everything, going to my factory on 38th Street, and then one later in Long Island City, and figuring it out. I mean, I was learning on the job.
Right.
And it was a lot. It was a lot of work and scary.
And you know what's so interesting? I don't know if you were able to hear while you were backstage, we mentioned that it was in 2005. The world was so different. And we didn't hear about the trials and tribulations of startups or founders, let alone women. So who did you look to sort of be your beacon or your guide, or what did you do to keep yourself grounded as you started to build this empire?
I mean, I think for one, we had an incredible showroom. She was responsible for the launch of Kate Spade. She was the toughest woman I had ever met, but I learned so much from her. Her name's Cynthia O'Connor. She's retired in glory. And then my former boss, who I had worked for a designer before I started my own label. Her name is Kumi, and she was also tough. But I think you need to develop a thick skin in business. It's never easy. There's always roadblocks. When you meet that woman who might have a tough exterior, just know that they have a lot of knowledge to share and to impart and wisdom to give.
Those are the kind of people, we need more people like that.
Exactly.
It's tough love for a reason.
That's right.
So talk to us about some of the lessons, some big takeaways that you learned, and then maybe that translates into advice that you would impart to our viewers.
Yeah, of course. So I think for one, the lesson I've learned is there's no such thing as overnight success. Right. I'm here almost 20 years later, starting next year. And we all have this instant gratification. We want everything to happen at the speed of our Amazon packages arriving today, right? Your career is not that, and it never will be that. It is the long game. It's the 5-10-year plan, and it is putting out goals that are near and far and working daily to execute. The other thing I would say to women is we have this glossy view of success that it's always pretty. It's messy. It should be. It's okay. Often your greatest growth comes from those darkest moments. And so I just tell people, like, hold on. If you love what you do so much, just hold on, because there is that relief on the other side.
There is. It's not, you know, it's like I tell folks, this is not for the weak. And I mean, being an entrepreneur, television, or whatever you're passionate about. It's a hustle, it's a grind, but like you said, we don't all have the Paris filter in real life, right?
No.
We don't. Can we talk to you about not being a designer and being just a human roaming around the planet? How do you find the balance? Like for us, we throw around heavy things because the copay for insurance is really expensive.
Yep.
What do you do to stay centered and be the fabulous Rebecca Minkoff?
I like to throw heavy things as well.
There we go. I knew I liked it.
Excellent.
I've definitely incorporated recently a lot of weightlifting into my routine. As we get older, we need to actually lift more weights.
Yep.
Pilates, I run if I can, but I have to move every day or I feel like I go crazy.
Yeah. She just did the CrossFit
Stars,
Open.
they're just like us.
Yeah, she just did the CrossFit Open. She was throwing around lots and lots of heavy weights.
I'm still paying for it a week later
here
almost.
we are. Can we talk about the iconic bag?
Yeah.
The morning after bag. Did you just wake up one morning and you were like, I got it, it's gonna be a bag?
No, I actually had an actress who was going to be in a movie come to me. She had already helped me jumpstart my career by wearing my shirt on Jay Leno. And
The Isle of New York.
The Isle of New York shirt,
yeah.
Jen Elfman.
Yep.
She's on Fear the Walking Dead. And so she said, do you do bags? And I was like, yes. Yes, I do.
And did you?
No, not at all. I lied.
Fake it
I
till
lied
you
to her.
make
She
it.
said I had 2 weeks to make a bag, and that bag was born in 2 weeks. And it didn't even make it to set. That's the worst part of it all. It didn't. It was misdelivered by a shipper that shall be unnamed on television. And I owned my first designer bag at that moment because what else was I going to do to it, you know, with it? And I walked around, and enough women stopped me on Fifth Avenue and said, "Who is that designer?"
You were like,
This
was
one
like-
has a nice little anecdote about
well,
the bag.
we'll tell you about the choice I made between your bag or a life event. I should have gone with your bag.
Oh no.
But we're girls, we're
Yes.
girly girls
At the end of the
heart.
day.
Yes.
Can we see what's in your bag?
I mean,
because
of course.
it's not every day that we get you on the sofa.
Okay.
So
Let's do it.
First of all, this bag is gorgeous. What do you
The
have?
iconic hook.
Okay, she's got a hook.
You know your Minkoff.
I do.
Yeah. Okay, you got this.
So
that.
caveat, this is my trunk today because I'm running around. We have a huge event tomorrow. It has
Great.
to hold a lot.
Okay, you have a minion in there.
I have a minion. My baby is with me today. He's going to
Excellent.
pop out.
Perfect.
Okay, so I have my Y2K little clip just for
Everyone
later.
needs a clip.
The claw clip.
A wallet.
Perfect.
Just a touch of red, Violette FR, female-founded company. Just a
Obvious.
little. In-your-face cream. It's winter out. This is so moisturizing and delicious.
In your face
my
cream. I gotta
God.
write that one down.
I know. Me too.
A little matcha for later because there's not
You
a lot
never know.
there's not a matcha store on every corner.
No,
right.
there's not.
And you just find hot water somewhere.
Hot water. I
That's
got my
it.
fellow mug.
For said matcha.
For said matcha. I have my little pouch. We made these years ago. We gave them to editors. It was huge. It was great, and I still have mine. And this holds everything I'm not going to show you, like my charger and
Fine.
you know,
Your AirPod
Orbit gum or whatever.
Orbit. Fantastic.
And then these, because these are for later.
Oh,
Those are the big girl
stunning.
shoes.
Yes,
As
these
opposed
are-
to those big girl
Well,
shoes.
the ones
which
that
are
she has on
fabulous.
now are
couldn't
also
decide.
fabulous.
I couldn't decide. I was like gold or silver. I don't know.
When
Well,
you're
then later
Rebecca
you
Minkoff,
change.
you can wear whatever you want.
And then it's a whole new outfit.
Remind folks again about the Female Founder Collective, the big event you're having tomorrow.
FFDbuildyourempire.com. Some tickets are still available. It's all day tomorrow at Industry City from 8 to 6. We have an incredible pitch competition. We're going to be giving out grants. We have a really fun partnership with Mazda. You're going to get a denim jacket as part of the deal. So you're not just going to learn, you're going to come away with so much swag. It's going to be great.
That sounds
which I
like
know
my
you
kind of
love.
event.
As
We love everything.
Should we work on a pitch? Should
I
we
don't
pitch
know.
a
I'd be
business?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Come
We have a
pitch.
lot of ideas.
Can we use your
swirling around.
name? Are you one of the judges?
We know someone.
I'm too biased.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
making
for
time.
having me.
What
We
a
appreciate
treat
it.
for us. Thank
Yeah.
you. Go